Hi guys, in this video we're going to cover a little bit more detail again on the flamenca rumba technique. I get hundreds of you out there asking me more and more about rumba, so I'm going to make a little piece with, again, very basic and simple chords, but with different right hand strumming and rising up the feeling as I go along, and then I'll explain. Here, one time out, here we go. Okay, now let's start with the first one. It's quite easy to do, but you gotta get a knack for the feel of it. Basically, let me just move the camera a little bit down for you. Basically what you want to do with the right hand, just mute with the left hand first the strings, so you get a dead sound. And we're gonna use just the thumb for the first two strokes. So we're gonna have down and up. Okay? Basically it's like a little jump. Down and up. Boom, ba, boom, ba, boom, ba. After that, the only thing I do, I just go with the index and I go up and down. This is it. That's the first pattern that I use here. Second pattern, it's exactly the same as this one, with the differences between the first two strokes of the thumb. I apply a hit and then up and down. So you want to go thumb, thumb, hit, up, down. Make sure you come up, because after the hit it's going to take a long time. It's going to make it more difficult to remove your arm and hit down. So one and one and one and. Okay, now make sure you just try to get that little tempo going. It's just an illusion of a rumba, full rumba technique. Okay, now the second one, I've taught it before and I have it in my channel, but as I said, this is going to be a revised technique. So I'm going to come a little bit closer just so we can break it down. We have 4 hits first, 4 hits with the right hand. First you start off by striking with your thumb. Now, it's the technique I did before. Sometimes I just like to strike like this, or strum down on the first thumb stroke, or simply just pick a bass. Picking a bass is more difficult because you need a lot more accuracy with all the speed you're doing. It's going to make it a little bit more difficult with the thumb, so I would suggest just strike anywhere along the guitar strings. So you do the first part. Now have your hand slightly in a shape like this, meaning that the thumb is on top of the index finger, with the index finger hanging a little bit down. This is going to be very crucial because you want to use this twist of the wrist to strike with this and this on the first 4 strokes. So mute your guitar strings and try it along with me. We're going to strike the strings down, then we're going to come up with the thumb. Easy enough. Now the third time you go down, you're not going to go down with the thumb, you're going to go down with the index. I know you can't really see it, but it's 1 with the thumb, up with the thumb, and then I'm going to do a little bit of exaggeration now, stick out my index so you can see it. and I come down with the index. Now again, you don't want to do this flick, it's just an exaggeration so you can see which finger I'm using. This twist is what all it takes to do it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now the fourth stroke. You're going to come up with the thumb by simply twisting up a little bit the wrist and at the same time opening all 4 fingers and the thumb up so you get a nice big open palm where you're going to do the stroke. Now don't rush to do the whole pattern, just do this with me a few times and repeat with my words here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, hit. 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 See, this last time I actually stroke all the way down. Before I was just picking a string, or you can just hit the strings. It does give a different feeling. I'm going to play a little bit of chords for you now. I'm going to play first a few times the chords using a specific bass pick. Now I'm going to use it just by strumming down. It's a little bit of more of a runny feeling. If you want to speed up, that's also very nice. And you can also have a little bit of a hit. This is a technique I picked up from a bass player. It's called a slap technique, when you actually slap your basses with it, or the whole strings, whatever you like. Okay? Now, after you've learned this first 4 strokes with the hit, with the open palm, 1, 2, 3, 4, hit, we're gonna have a little triplet. You're gonna come up with your index. As you come up, make sure you create this shape again. But this time you don't need the other 3 fingers to be curled in. Just the index as it was before underneath and the thumb on top. So here it is from the stroke. You're going to come up by twisting also your wrist. Then you're going to come down again with the index. One, 2, 3, 4, hit. Up, down, and up with the thumb. Pa-tiki-ta. Da-dee-da, ba-tiki-da, da-dee-da. I started doing a little bit. I'm going to use a little quote that one of my students used in a comment, which I really loved. It's a tap dancing guitar technique. It's the same as this one we just did, but I'm using this ridge that's sticking out from the guitar. You know, the fretboard is sticking out like a few millimeters, almost like a half a centimeter here. And when you stroke down with your index, the nail jumps on the body of the guitar and it creates a sound, a clicking sound. If you also slide with your nail upwards, you can hear again a distinct sound. So these are the 2 techniques being used. Hit, hit. If you put them into good use of this technique, we have 1, 2, 3. So we have hit, hit, hit. Then you also want to come up as well, so you get 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, this is a very good practice. Don't do the whole pattern, just notice in the tone I'm using, I'm not really using the bass strings as I usually do in the other type of strummings, because if you do that, I think the hit will be masked from the bass. The bass is so powerful that you're actually going to end up missing the sound. Okay, maybe I was wrong, you can still hear it. But definitely by playing only the first 3 strings, it gives the same nice little impression of hearing that tap dancing. Okay, and lastly but not least, I speed it up really much by using this technique. Now, this is a knack. You just gotta practice it really hard, guys, by creating a triplet, another scale here, by again creating the shape that I explained to you. You don't need the other 3 fingers, so keep them apart. And you want to come down on the strings, 1, 1, and twist down so your thumb comes down as well, and then come up, sorry, muted, come up with the thumb. So it's down with the index, up with the thumb. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but make sure you open your palm on the second one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Just practice until you get that easy little flow going. Okay, so 1, 2, and then simply return your index finger with another upstroke to the same original position. So you are gonna have a little triplet right there. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now you don't have to make such a big movement like I'm doing now. When I'm playing, I can be doing this kind of movement. So the smaller it is, the more isolated on the strings you are. The bigger it is, the more you're gonna have that effect. Again, it doesn't really sound like a rumba flamenca because we haven't added the last variation of it. As you're gonna do your triplet, you're gonna do it twice. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're just gonna isolate your whole hand where it is and just move your index down, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, down, up. Some ways that I like to count it that helps me speed up through time was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. You can do it even slower. You don't have to follow this speed. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sorry for laughing. It reminds me of a waltz, like you're teaching a waltz. 1, 2, 3. All right. And because I'm running out of time, you can also use the same technique using the 2 middle fingers. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now that's gonna make it more full. That's it, guys. I hope this revision of the flamenca technique helped you out. I'm running out of time. Make sure you comment and rate. See you on the next video. Visit my website. Check out my ebook and our Facebook. God bless.